Hello again, Cheryl here, the No Sugar Coach. Today is day 52 of my carnivore experiment. Now, I didn't shoot a video yesterday. Life got a little lifey and I just couldn't get to it, but I'm back now. If you'll remember, if you've been with me since day one, on my first day of the carnivore experiment, I started off with a sardine challenge. It was 5 days of me eating just sardines and some salmon, and I really loved it. And yesterday I felt that it was time to do another 3 to 5 days of eating just sardines. And the sardine challenge was designed by Dr. Bosworth, better known as Dr. Boz, and you can find her easily on Google. But it's pretty simple. For each meal, you eat sardines and the oil content that comes with the fish in the tin. Usually that's olive oil or sunflower oil. But because I'm doing the carnivore diet, of course, I have to drain those oils out and replace them with an equivalent amount of animal fat. For me, I use 2 tablespoons of butter or 2 tablespoons of bacon fat. And I will eat 3 to 4 tins per day, and it's quite filling. Actually, before I forget, if you'd like to learn how to do the sardine fast properly, I've created a simple guide which is free to download. Check it out in the notes below. So why am I doing this? Well, it gets me into ketosis very easily, and I love how I feel when I'm running on ketones. It kind of feels like a cleanse for me. It's hard to describe, but it just makes me feel awesome. But here's a little upcoming twist. After the sardine challenge is over, I will be doing a 5 day water fast. The reason for this decision? Just pure curiosity. One, can I even do it? And two, am I going to get the benefits that everyone talks about? So, for the record, I really hate being hungry, but I've been assured that fasting after a few days of just eating sardines can make things much easier. Now, the reasoning behind that is first of all, I'll already be in a state of ketosis, which will have reduced my hunger, and I can attest to that already. The combination of protein and such healthy fats and omega 3s can lead to a long lasting feeling of fullness. So, okay. But also, there's the blood sugar levels that help reduce hunger and can make fasting more manageable coming out the other side of a sardine challenge. Now, in my case, my blood sugar is already stable, but if you're thinking of trying it out, it's a good thing to know. Now, the sardine fast can help jumpstart your metabolism and reduce inflammation. And this metabolic shift makes the body more efficient at using stored fat for energy. Yay. And that can potentially ease the transition into a fasting period. So I know that some people have reported positive results from doing a fast immediately after a sardine challenge. So, of course, I just have to see if it will work for me. I have tried fasting before. I think my longest fast was 72 hours, so 5 days. So, why fast for 5 days in the first place? Well, I've read and heard of many reported health benefits, and the only way to find out if it's true, of course, is to try it out for myself. So, okay, here's the breakdown of the benefits of a 5 day fast. Here's what's supposed to happen. I've got a bunch of things listed here, so I'll read them off to you. So, first of all, you can think of fasting as a cellular spring cleaning for the house. It's known as autophagy. So imagine your cells are like little tiny houses, and over time they get cluttered with junk, right? Fasting gets rid of the stuff through a process called autophagy. That's where your cells start to clean house. Your cells get rid of the useless stuff and recycle the good stuff and build new and improved cell parts. So, yay. Fasting is said to make your brain work better. It gives you sharper focus and clearer thinking. And for some people, it can help with sugar cravings. But I have to say, though, that for some individuals, it can make things worse. If you try it, it's really the only way you can determine which way that's going to go for you. Fasting helps repair damaged tissue, and it even cleans up the powerhouses inside of our cells, the mitochondria. It's like your body is getting a major upgrade. Fasting helps to reduce inflammation as well. It's reported that fasting can help fix the balance of good and bad bacteria in your gut, which might help calm down certain autoimmune issues. Fasting is said to help repair damage to the DNA, and it can also help rebalance your hormones. Fasting gives your liver and kidneys a break so they can get rid of toxins and apparently work more efficiently. I didn't know that. It can help lower your blood pressure and your resting heart rate as well. Now, if it can do all of that, then obviously if you're taking medications for any of these conditions like high blood pressure or controlling blood sugar, you'll have to talk to your doctor before attempting a fast or any big changes to your diet because it will affect, the efficacy of those drugs. It could make things better or worse. So best to check with your doctor. A 5-day fast looks pretty intense and somewhat intimidating to me, but I am really psyched for it. I'm really, really curious. However, I've made a promise to myself that if at any time I don't feel well during the fast, I will definitely stop. So if you're thinking of following along with me, remember I'm doing this as an experiment on myself. I'm not saying it's something you should do as part of the carnivore lifestyle. And only you can decide if it's something that's going to be right for you. Just be smart and always listen to your body. If you don't feel well during a fasting period, then stop. If you have an eating disorder, please do not fast. So, anyways, in the notes below, I've added some links to articles that you may find interesting. Also, if you'd like to work one-on-one with a professional coach about the keto, low carb, or carnivore lifestyles, I do have some availability coming up in March. You can contact me at any time for a free discovery call. It takes about 20 minutes. We get to know each other and I get to find out what it is that you'd like to accomplish. So my contact form is in the notes as well. So that's it for me today. Until tomorrow, eat well, be kind to yourself, and keep a smile on your face. Bye for now.